Hello everyone, ObiVanDamme here and welcome back to Let's Play Lords and Villeins. In today's episode we are going to, basically continue where we left off. We still have some families that still have money issues, most notably it's the Mason, which is, well, something that has to be expected, to be honest. Well, because the Mason buys extremely valuable goods, the stone from the miners, and he does not have that many opportunities to sell it, except for, well, the time when we built out of stone, which we did not do everywhere. So I think we have to make some stone houses, and I think the perfect opportunity for that would be the miner family, which should be sitting over here, and I just realized they don't have a chest. Why not? That makes no sense. Everyone should have a chest, right? Yeah, please build a chest over here. Let me know how much money you own. Well, we can look into the inventory, which is fine. Miners inventory. How much money you have? You have 3 gold. That's not that much, but I think it's something. We can build stone tiles, stone floor tiles. Maybe we can even use stone blocks. That they are a lot less efficient for the miner family, but I think they will get or we will need more stone blocks than we are going to need stone tiles. So that should, in theory, give more money to the miners. To the Masons. Speaking of the Masons, they should also be able to make the entire home out of stone tiles. There's just so much of it. And then we wanted to make stone houses for the forager family. Let's quickly cycle. Oh, they already have a full stone house. Wow. What about the other foragers? They should be sitting somewhere over here, right? What about you? How much money do you have? Let's take a look. 10 gold. Yeah, welcome to the stone housing club. You will do a stone house as well. Just like that. Go to walls. Stone wall. Yeah, we'll stone wall everything. Right here. This. There was a nice comment in one of the last episodes that pointed out that building walls over the other walls, or so basically doing what I just did, you need to be careful with that because the blacksmith, we don't have a smelter yet, so that makes no sense. You need to be careful with that because, as you can see, the villagers will start to deconstruct the old walls, even if they are not able to replace them yet. So you might run into problems if you queue up too many wall replacement without the resources for the new wall actually being present. So they will just deconstruct their own wall. I'm not even sure if the roofs will collapse. That's actually... I don't think roofs will collapse. That would be pretty interesting to see. I think they won't. Might be possible, but I don't think that will happen. Okay, so... while we're waiting for that to happen, we can also add stone flooring over here to the kitchen of these foragers over here. That should be a forager family, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's this. Also, we need to talk about the farmers a bit more. 2 things. First of all, their fields are way too big. You can see there are lots of crops that are... in the last harvest season, you could see there are lots of crops that are not harvested because 6 people are just not enough to manage a field of this size. The rule of thumb that I just recently discovered is that, or not discovered myself, I read about it, is for a family of 6, you should remove 1 people from your calculations, because 1 person from the calculation, because 1 person will most of the time be responsible for cooking, buying and selling stuff at the market, and therefore not be available for the fieldwork. So with a family of 6, we should have 5 people working the fields. And each person is able to manage about 20 fields. So with 5 people, that should be 5 rows. We have a lot more of that. And we can have 1 additional row because of, what is it called? This soil left to regenerate. We can set this to 25 at least. So let's do something like this. And then with this width of 20, 5, 6, maybe 7 rows, and that's it. We cannot manage more. You can see it's already almost end of summer, and there's still a lot of crops that have not been planted, yet even harvested. So yeah, it's, what is this? There's a, oh, that's wheat. No, now it's gone. Okay, whatever that was. So yeah, the farm is way too big, which means what we are going to do, at the beginning of the next season, we will remove all of these farm tiles and make them into something else. Maybe another pen for more animals. Although giving animals to the crop or to the grain farmers is always a bit risky. Because they will feed straw to the animals potentially. So giving it to the to these people who have all of these vegetables, they have more than enough crops anyways to feed the animals. So that might make more sense. Anyway, let's continue with removing some of these trees. They look weird. Oh, I forgot something. We have a new comment of the day, which is in addition to the guide that I did in the last episode, where I talked about how I usually try to manage my economy. Yeah, that's... Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's the farmers again. Yeah, we need to rebalance the crop fields, but we'll do this later. Okay, so the comment of the day was about the approach where you set everything to stewardry and use fee farm to cancel the money flow and then basically give everything away for free. Something that I told you might work in the beginning, but I personally don't like because it gets boring. There is an issue with that as well, which I completely forgot. And he said, the comment is by Jellymancer. I tried a game with everything as stewardry and every resource given away for free, but ran into trouble with certain resources not being actually owned or taxed by the ruling families, eggs and animal corpses especially. Thus, the butcher had to earn money by selling produce in order to buy animals to slaughter, which then used up other families' income. As there was no income circulating between the families, it all ground to a halt with the butcher family sitting on a hoard. And that is completely true. It's not just animal corpses, but there is a bunch of resources that will not be taxed because the ruling family is not able to use it. Animal corpses is one of them. Every grain that's being harvested, except for corn, is also not taxed because the ruling family will not use a flailing spot to flail wheat into grain and straw. So all of that is not taxed. Wool is another one of these resources. As long as the family that produces an untaxed resource is also the family that uses it. For example, for grain, the farmer family that produces wheat is also the family that flails it, and then straw and grain will be taxed. But for wool, for example, the farmers will harvest the wool, it will not be taxed, but then the tailor family is the family that needs it. So because we said we canceled the money flow, there is no way that the tailors will get money, because that's how we set it up, but they still need to buy the wool. For wool, you can seize it and then just grant it to the tailors, that's possible, but for animal corpses especially, you cannot even seize them. So there's no way you can transfer animal corpses for free from the farmers to the butchers. It is a lot of micromanagement for everything else, but as I said, it's just not fun. So keep that in mind if you try that approach. So now, next step, the farm. Yeah, look at the how the farms currently look like. There is a ton of crops here that are not harvested yet because both of these farms are actually way too big. So I think what we are going to do is we will remove a couple of fields right here, move all of these ground storages down there, remove all of this part, and then we will have a nice area over here where we can add another house. No idea what yet, but some family will just grab that as a household. And we will also reduce the size of the fields for this family as well. There's no way they can manage all of that. Maybe we'll get another farmer family at some point, but for the moment they cannot manage this. We have a caravan. Is that still here? I think they already left, right? Yeah, they went away. Okay. That's fine. I would really like to do some trading with the farmers. Let's also see. Yeah, I think in the future we need to... the city is already looking pretty good, but I think in the future we need to group together households more. I read about something like that in the Discord server, that it might actually make sense to group together households, so that especially near the market, because most of the trade happens because of firewood, construction material, and food. And that's usually all transported to the households. So having all the households in the market close together reduces the walking distances for the families. And that, because all the households are close together, that also allows you to group together working areas that usually exchange goods. So for example, we already did that on the north, where we group together the mason and the miner. That makes sense. But you can see, for example, that the tailor and the farmer that produces wool are quite far away from each other. So in the next run, we might do some different housing layouts. I'm also a bit tired of this grid system. It worked pretty well, but you can already see I tried to add some kind of diversity in here with the shapes. Because all of the houses start to look the same, and I really don't like that. So what about this farmer family? Do you start to make money? You don't. And I wonder why. Let's speed up the game. No, let's not speed up the game. What about the caravan? We had a caravan arriving. It should be already here, but they did not set up shop yet. Here we go. Are you just leaving? No, there's your thingy. Wait a minute. The croisement. Yeah, they are still coming, but what are they doing? Oh, they are bringing the animals. Another mason. We already have problems supporting one. Oh, they have cattle. Ooh, maybe. Maybe that's an actual nice idea. We have 2 feeders in here, so... Yeah, this family does not have enough money to buy one. But this family should have. Sheep. Let's do that. We can buy some cattle. They should have enough money. Quickly verify. Do they? They do. Perfect. Okay, and now we should be able to trade with them. Let's see. Do they have anything we need? Gold ingots, steel ingots, straw. They have a ton of yarn. Maybe we can sell something that we don't need. We can sell, I think, we can sell some of the grain that we have. We don't really need that. There's no way a miller will use up all of that grain at some point. So we will add this, and we will sell to caravans For 58, well, maybe that's... Let's see if that works. We are now sitting at 3 gold. Let's see if tomorrow someone will come and buy that. I actually never really tried how that works. But what I want to do is I want to extend my stone path. It's tax payment day. Yeah, you are absolutely right. So where do we add the stone path? Add it to here, here, and here. Yeah, someone is again low on money. That's the farmers again. Yeah, the advantage of the farmers is they can most of the time sustain themselves, so that should not be a problem. But now we have the chance to remove all of the soil. So let's go ahead, go to salvage. We will salvage all of this and all of that. So now we are left with, let's go to the zone. Let's see, that's 11 by 14. Yeah, that should be more than enough. And for you, we will do basically the same thing. We will just remove a bunch of the... no, wait. Not removing zone. We will salvage all of that. And then we will add a second pen to this. Yeah, that's fine. And then also, I think we can give this family some flailing spots and just mix the resources. So every farmer produces everything. Let's take a look what they are producing for soil. Also, let's turn that down to 20 now that we removed some of the soil. Come on, 20. Like this. Corn, rice, and wheat. So we will give wheat, rice, corn. Set this to 20%. Plus parsnip, carrot, pumpkin, and melon. Parsnip, carrot, melon, and pumpkin. Okay. With melon set to 2. Let's just do the same thing. Parsnip, melon, carrot, pumpkin. Just like that. 20%. What about you? Should be also 20%, I think. Yep. Okay, so that's fine. We can now definitely... Oh, we also need to move the storage area. Let's add ground storage first. Can add a bunch of it to here. Then they definitely will need some silos. Maybe, yeah, 3. And then let's give them 2 floating spots. Right here. Edit, and we'll remove all of that. Okay, perfect. You should also be done. Yep. Why is there no fence? Yeah, go and catch your sheep. That makes no sense. Let's also add back the grass to right here. Also to right here. Another caravan arrived. Oh, what about the money situation? Oh, we now have 4 gold, so something worked. Only problem is we do not have enough pumpkins. We also don't have enough planks, and we don't have enough straw. We might need to actually see some of that, because the tax guy is going to come any second. That should be you, right? Wheat, rice grain. Don't you have any straw? Oh, really? They have lots of rice and lots of wheat, but they are not able to flayed it. Yeah, because the field's too large and they don't have time to do so. So, yeah, we will not fulfill the king's need this time. And now we also, that's another advantage of having multiple families work the grain. They both now have time in winter to flail it. So we actually, that makes more sense, to be honest. It is, yeah, it's just what it is. Only problem with this, I think that's way too many silos. So what we are going to do is we will salvage 3 of them and replace them with barrels. Because they will need barrels now that they harvest vegetables. Okay, and there's the family low on money again. I still think for the farmers that does not really matter. They should not need to buy anything. They have a little bit of firewood. There's the tax collector. Okay, let's see. Oh, I really like the guards still. Okay, guys coming to collect taxes. Maybe we should finish the road, to be fair. So let's finish the stone paving. Activate zoning. We'll do this. And this. And that. Yeah, also having this stone in between the zones is also something I would like to change in the next run. I just don't want to mess with the layout we currently have, because it looks okayish. I just don't want to do it again. But now the lords will pay for all of the paving, and again the masons will not profit from that, because everything they got us was taxed. So no money for them, which is kind of bad. Okay, so let's speed up the game, see how things are going. I really hope that with this new approach, the farmer family over here will have the option to actually flail some of their stuff, and then they should have money available to actually buy things. We can grant them a bit of money. It's not much. We can grant you 1 gold potentially, like this. And with autumn around the corner, we can take a look at the money situations for all of our families. Let's see. You have 10 gold. Okay, so the farmers are still crazy rich. That should be you. I think we can increase this to, let's double it. Let's go to 40. Wait, what is going on? Oh, 40. Let's go with 50. Oh, there's something for the remaining season. Yeah, okay. So we have that. Everyone who has more than 3 gold. You are at 8. Okay, they are decreasing. Gold for them is going down. That's fine. Let's take a look. How are the fishermen doing? They are sitting at 10 silver, which is not that much. They actually don't have that much money. Why? Didn't we... favor points. Well, we paid a lot of it. We gained 100. No reputation change. Okay. What now? Carrots, we already have that. Parsnip is fine. Pumpkin. Corn is okay. Melon is good. Rice grain, we will produce lots of that, I hope. Grain is easy. Fish, we will see. We are completely out of planks. Why? What? Oh, they taxed everything. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we will see how the plank situation evolves. That's something we always struggle with so far, but it's fine. I'm more curious about how the families will do this season. And also, why does a forager family not have a floor? That makes no sense. Let's give them birch floor. Not here. Okay, is there any house that does not... Oh, the brewer's house is also not finished. What is the brewer? Oh, 2 silver. Yeah, brewers are also struggling. By the way, who's running the inn? It's the brewers. Ah, okay. So they should have all of their money in here. 2 gold. Yeah, they are sitting exactly at the point where I want them to sit. That is completely fine. I think you qualified for a stone kitchen like this, and I think you will get a spruce what's it called? Sleeping room. Just like this, that's fine. You are still replacing your walls. How's the butcher doing? Butcher's doing okay. Yeah, you are still crazy rich. Let's take a look. Ah, that's why. Let's go to 50. That's fine. Okay, so the tailors, I'm still worried about the... Oh, I don't need to be worried about the tailors. Look at that. 2 gold. That's fine. Animal was tamed. That should be a pig, I think. Another brewer family. Nope. Yeah, they are still rich. That's okay. The brewers, we just checked on them. The miners, I think the miners are doing okay. The masons, yeah, I'm a bit worried about the masons. Yeah, masons are sitting at 5 silver. What is the market presence? They want to sell, yeah, they want to sell all of their stuff. Stone blocks and stone. They are looking for limestone. Okay, so maybe what we should do, because we are not mining limestone, I think, right? Oh, we are. So let's remove that. Let's just go with only stone. And then we should remove the limestone stuff from here as well to not produce that demand. Because at some point the caravan might arrive with limestone and they will buy that. So who is dying? The tailors. Tailors are... Wait, what? Why are you dying? You have 2 gold. Just go buy some food. Or is it the distance? Are the tailors really... Yeah, that's what I meant. They live too far away from the market. Let's see. That's the tailor. He wants to purchase stuff. Let's see what happens. Will he arrive in time at the marketplace? Okay, and what did you buy? Can't I look at the villager's inventory? You bought 2 melons. That's it? You are sitting at so much stuff. They are not trying to buy food. Maybe we need to rework that town. I'm not sure. Also, we are currently not accepting any additional families, so I'm really not sure if maybe this town reached basically end of life and it might be time to start over. We are still lacking some professions, but not sure if that's actually fun to watch what's going on at the moment. We just need to wait for stuff to happen, and there's not much we can build at the moment. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I really like the manor. Manor is finished now. Look at that. It's still lacking a bit of stone here and there, but not much. That's fine. Yeah, the tailors are still not that rich. What we could do is really we could start to make the top of the chain people into stewardry. You're not paying for your household, right? No, you're not. So yeah, this is sitting at socket 10%. Maybe, let's see, if we make this stewardry and we pay them 50 silver, it's just 2 people. 50 silver a day, that sounds ridiculously much. Let's do this. We will give them 25 silver a day. They should be able to survive on that. A meal is 10 copper or 15. They can eat in the inn for that. And maybe we should do the same thing. No, the tailors are doing fine. I'm just not sure why they cannot buy enough food. They have a storage for food. Oh, they all started. Looks like they started doing that. They also have some of the beer barrels available. Great. Let's give them a more beautiful workshop. Just like this. And maybe also the brewers are fine. Brewers are fine. I always forget that they are running the inn. Yeah, the brewers are fine. The butchers are also fine, I think. So it's only really the mason that's having trouble. And with them sitting on stewardry, that should no longer be the case. At least that's what I hope. I'm still unsure why the money situation does not change for us. Someone should be running around grabbing the fee farm taxes from the richer families and pay out the stewardry. I don't have the feeling that our money is changing. Yeah, in one of the future updates, it was announced that we might get more, or I think it was very high on the things we want to have list. There should be a better overview over the money situation. Okay, so someone is low on money. If it's the farmers, that's fine. No, it's the mason, yeah. But they will get money from stewardry now, and they are also old. Oh, we might need a new mason family soon. They are both old. Mary is an... Yeah, she's an adult. No one to marry yet. Okay. But with that out of the way, I think we are at the end of today's episode. Let me know what you think, if you should continue that or maybe just give another map type a try. I really like the city, but I feel like there is not that much left for us to do. It's a bit of balancing that's left. And then maybe just adding the remaining professions to the city. But to be fair, I like the layouts. Some of the houses look pretty good, especially the brewery. I like the manor a lot. The tailor workshop is also pretty nice. It could need some more interior, but that's because they are pretty poor. So yeah, let me know what you think. We might try a new map type. Try to make all the households together so we have a nice medieval looking village, and then have all of the royal forests and field and farms and mining, all of that around, and maybe even some of the workshops being a bit off to the side. I would like to try that. What happens if we group together all the households? We have the manor to some side because we don't need that in the center. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. We are 20 subscribers away as of the time of this recording from hitting 1,000 subscribers, which would be amazing for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.